Happy Halloween. If you're watching this on Halloween, that is. If not, still happy Halloween, because Halloween is my favorite holiday and it's a free country. I can celebrate all year if I want to. So anyway, this build is going to be one that is based off my worst fears. I think that's a pretty good Halloween video. Also, sorry that there's no Wednesday or Saturday upload this week, but I just want to do one Halloween video this week. That's it. And also, I've been busy as all hell. Um, 4 straight days of cleaning. I'm a little frazzled. I've been getting donations together. Very, very frazzled. I had a grand total of almost 40 boxes and bags of donations, and that's not including the shoe boxes. My grandmother's a hoarder. Yeah, we've been over this, but it truly is a lot to deal with. Anyway, back to the build. It was kind of inspired by stuff that I found while cleaning. So, you can make fun of me all you want for my fears, but because I get that they're a little weird. They're maybe not the scariest things in the world, but they're my fears. Make fun of me if you want. Anyway, I decided to build this as a shack out in the woods with no Wi-Fi or internet or power or water, because that's my biggest nightmare. Well, the no water part, definitely. I need to be able to flush a toilet in it to leave. I don't want to deal with that. So, not having running water, yeah, that is my biggest fear, but the no power, not ideal, because, lights are nice, but the no internet Wi-Fi, that's not a big deal. Whatever. It's probably pretty nice to get away from this all. The internet's not a fun place. I mean, it can be a fun place, but, like, it's not a fun place. It's scary. Really? The scariest build in the world would be all internet. You never know what you're gonna find there, so whatever. But yeah, this is just, because I know some people's worst fear is no internet, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. So that's what I'm building. That's what this house is. And I did all the landscaping in this little speed build because I find that the most boring, so might as well just shove it into the speed build. And I made this a rather small house so I could knock it out and build it rather quickly because I do not have a lot of time this week. I just don't. And also, I've got some friends coming over for Halloween, so I need to prep for that. It's a thing. Anyway, I've been rambling a lot, haven't I? I say anyway a lot. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit of mine. A lot of times I get fixated on one certain word and it just becomes 90% of my vocabulary. Like the word though. I love using it in my writing. I think it sounds so distinguished, but I realize I overuse it and it no longer sounds distinguished. Something I need to work on. Anyway, my two biggest fears. What we're gonna be building the inside of this house off of. Number one, spiders. No, don't get me wrong. I don't have like arachnophobia or anything. It's not that bad. I just really don't like spiders. Like if I found a nest of spiders in a house and they were like bigger than a quarter or weren't daddy long legs, I'm sorry, that is the spider's house now. Let's burn it to the ground. I would take a flamethrower to that bitch. I don't care. Just put me in jail for being an arsonist. I don't care. There were spiders. And that would be my defense in court, too. There were spiders. Now, if it's, like, smaller, it's, like, the size of the quarter or smaller, I don't have a big deal. I can kill those. As long as I just, like, step on it with a boot or something, I could not kill them with my hands. My dad kills spiders with his hands, and I'm like, oh my god. Are you insane? Are you insane? I could never. Anyway, I have to kill it with, like, a boot. Maybe I'll have a boot on my hand or my foot, but that is how I kill spiders. As long as they're like the size of a quarter, maybe a little bit bigger if they're like a daddy long legs, I can kill those. Those aren't a big deal. It's when they get thick and big and all types of nasty. No thank you. No thank you. I would rather pass away. Thank you very much. Spiders really are not my thing. And number two, dolls. Yeah, I just find them freaky. Like, if I'd go down a toy aisle and it's, like, Barbies, I'll be like, ugh. But I'm not, like, scared as all hell. It's when it's, like, those creepy porcelain dolls. Or baby dolls. Old baby dolls. Oh, my god. Found some of those while I was cleaning. I could not touch them. I couldn't even touch them. I had to get, like, a grabber thing, shove them in a bag, and just kick them out the door. Couldn't touch it. Couldn't even look at it. I hate them. So scared. But they're out of the house now, and the house feels so much better. Like, I swear to God, they were clouding up the environment. I didn't even know they were there prior to cleaning, but now that they're gone, the house just feels more comfortable. Swear to God, they were haunted. Swear to God. Ugh. I do not like dolls. Anyway, let's get to building the inside now. I need some light in here so that I can kind of see what I'm doing because it's dark. And you'll see I put like 2 chimneys because we got no power. We need all the fireplaces we can get. So let's see what I can do for lighting. Now this is going to be a shack that's been abandoned for years, so we do not want anything too fancy. I wonder if I can filter items by off the grid. They really should just allow us to filter by off the grid items, but apparently that's not a thing. That just makes my job harder, and I don't like it. I mean, there's this one, but this one looks like kind of fancy to me. I use this in like fancier homes, so not gonna work. I mean, this is old, but it's also pretty fancy, so not gonna work. Maybe this one? I'm running out of options here. Set it off to the side for now. God, I wish this one was functional off the grid. That looks so old and cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find what exactly I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna brighten the place up with these lights while I build, and maybe there will only be wall lights or floor lights. We'll see how it goes. But I will keep this off to the side, because who knows, I might use it. First up is wallpapers. Honestly, for a lot of the rooms, I'm just going to pull from the outside and make that the walls, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of cabins there. And you'll notice I didn't put any railings on these. Maybe they got broken, or maybe it was just built like that, because I know when I go up north, up into the woods, we have a place that does not have any railings. It's got a deck, but no railings. You know what? I'll even put that in the bathroom. Makes my job easier. Is that bad of me? Maybe a little bit, but I've been busy. I don't have a lot of time for this. What flooring? Ooh, maybe a nice linoleum. Linoleum isn't nice, but it makes sense. Now there's this one. This one very much so reminds me of a flooring we had in a mobile home that we have up north, and I just have to, okay? It's reminiscent of my past. So I think it's nice. Now I need to find some doors, because I forgot to put doors in here. Because I'm a little bit stupid. Life and Death ones, they kind of match the werewolves doors, shockingly enough. They match really well, being completely honest. There we go, doors. A household essential. No, but really, they kind of are a household essential, unless you only have one room. And you only need the front door. Don't really need anything else. Now let's get some nice fireplaces in. Some nice old fireplaces. If I didn't do the chimneys, I could have used this one, maybe. But it is quite fancy in some areas, so maybe not. I just need a really simple, cheap one, kind of. That's what I'm going for, at least. Ooh, that's far too big, because this needs to be the bedroom. Let me get a bed in here first, so I know kind of what size I'm working with. And I have a very distinct plan for this room. Very distinct. I just need to figure out what type of bed I want. Do I want very dumb, cheap ones? Or do I want something a little bit nicer to add to the spooky ambiance? I'm thinking spooky ambiance. This has a lot of potential. But I might love my ironwork too much to let it happen. Ironwork is just lovely, and I think it goes better with what I kind of have planned. So, ironwork it is. The granny florals. That could work for what I have planned. We're going granny florals. Now I have to try to fit a fireplace in here. That's going to be a little bit difficult. I need one that's kind of skinny. I mean, I suppose I could kind of... I can't really push it back into a wall. Ugh. I could always take that out and shove it inside. Decisions, man. Let's see what this does. Because that one fits in there rather nicely. Kind of fits the vibe. So I might be going with this. None of them have red brick, which is a shame. That's kind of the closest to red brick we got. But the wood tones don't really work. Oh, wait. One of you looked red. You have red. But that wood tone just does not work with any of the others at all. I'm gonna go with this one. I think it works the best, and then I'll draw this brick inside. I don't know why they would do slightly different brick there. Don't question me. Question the builders of the house. Which, not me. Definitely not me. Don't look my way. I didn't do this. What are you talking about? Get some nice brick under it. That same, like, bright red. Bright fire truck red. I don't know if I have anything that'll match. Ugh. Dang it. It's kind of the closest I've got. That's not close. Ugh. These are kind of nasty. Guess that works. I don't like it, though. Ooh, wait. Ugh, that doesn't look good either. Nothing looks good with this. Screw it. The wood's going all the way through. Is it a fire hazard? Yes. Do I care? No. It looks better. So yeah, I'm going to be focusing on the bedroom first, obviously, because I have a very clear vision for this one. Just get us some nice old worn furniture in here. That doesn't look good together at all. I'm sorry, I'm indecisive. If I do something, I at least try to make it look nice. Whether I succeed in that is up to debate, but I try. Trying's gotta count for something, right? I'm not quite happy with that either, but it's kind of the best I've got. I mean, it's that one. That one. That one just looks too clean. Like, I don't know, something about it. It doesn't look right. This one looks slightly more right. I think it's because it ties in some of the colors in the bedding. Now let's get some nightstands. These ones are pretty cabin in the woods, so could go with it. And honestly, the bedside tables don't matter too much for what I am going for. Now for my plan, we need to get into paranormal stuff debug. We just need to. I don't know what I did. I don't know keyboard controls if you haven't noticed. I should probably learn them, but I probably won't. It's just, I'm not good with them. I'm sorry. I'll probably end up using a decent amount of paranormal stuff in this house because, I love it. It's cute. I'm going to put all of the dolls everywhere. It's very reminiscent of my grandmother's house for me, actually, because, she had a room, and there was just this bed on it, filled to the brim with dolls. This isn't my hoarder grandma, this is my other grandma. And, I hated that room. Like, you could turn the other way and there wasn't any dolls, but then the dolls are behind you and you can't see them. So it's a catch-22. You don't see them one way, but you don't see them. I'm just gonna have all these dolls on the bed. And it's gonna be so creepy. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I'm conquering my fears, Grandma. She actually did send me an old, porcelain doll for Christmas one year, and I hate to say this, I don't want it. I mean, thank you, Grandma, for the gift, but I'm scared to death of the dolls, and I can't. So it's sitting somewhere in the house, in a corner, with the box opening facing a corner, because I don't want to risk it getting out. I had a really bad nightmare one time about dolls coming out to get me, and just tearing my skin apart and turning me into a doll, ripping my eyes out, putting glass beads in there instead. Kind of like a Coraline type scenario, but I digress. Not a good nightmare, though. Look at all of the friends, if you could call them that. I wouldn't. I don't like them. Oh, this is just so damn creepy. I don't like it. Even in The Sims, I don't like it. Like, I can live with it, but I don't like it. Ugh. I'm gonna scatter some more paranormal stuff throughout. So why not? It's a haunted place. I can do it. This jar of candy could be useful in the kitchen. I'm gonna keep it out. Spectre Sip, yeah, we could use those. That's a cool jar. Get one of those out too. I have some bizarre idols standing in front of the bed as well. Because those are kind of doll-like. Idols, dolls. Not a huge difference. So I think they're close enough to count for what I am trying to accomplish, at least. This is the creepy doll room. I hate it. There we go, get some candles on the bedside, and I need to arrange these so they're a little bit more center. The hutch, I kind of want to use that if I can find a good swatch, at least. The green one maybe, but I don't know. A lot of these look a little too pristine and new for me to want to use it. No, I don't think it's going to work in here, unfortunately. Now, the dining table, I could probably make the table from this pack work. Yeah, I like that. Is there anywhere I could squeeze the desk in? Because I really do like this desk. It's cool looking. Perhaps a bit too spick and span for this house, but it's cool looking. I don't know. I'll shove it in this room, but I'm not certain I'll use it. I'll take these chairs and I'll use them too. Just the simple wood ones. Shove this against the wall. That's the dining room. Real tiny and small. That's the house. I hope you don't need to go in or out of one of those rooms while they're eating, because you can't. Then I'm thinking this wall will be the kitchen. We'll have a little living area over here with the fireplace right there. Cute, right? I'm looking out, seeing if there's anything else I want in here. I think we're good. I think I got out what I want. And now I get to decorate more. Get some curtains of some sort in here, maybe. I really sized down these tapestry things. I could probably make it work. And then it'll be like they covered everything up with tarps before they left. And maybe somebody broke in, tried to take them up, but never really worked. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it old and kind of spooky. I don't know if I want the green color, but I do think the green color is probably one of the more standard color of tarps, so it might be the most fitting, honestly. Oh, that one with the checkers is kind of neat, and I can kind of play around with the color scheme a bit more if I keep it a neutral beige. There we go, that's the plan. Kitchen time! So I need the off-the-grid stove, which is going to be this one. I'm going to do it in the solid brown color, nice and sleek. And then this is the functional off-the-grid fridge. That kind of matches that. Going with it. Can't say I love the positioning there, though. I'm going to have to mess around with it. Definitely. Because I could shove it over there, but I also don't love that positioning. But it might be a little bit better. I'm definitely feeling the horse ranch counters for this one. They just kind of make the most sense. I'm liking the light blue. It's kind of what we've got going on in here, light blue on the bed. So let's keep it throughout. There we go. Nice and tidy. And then a sink. I always love this sink. I think it looks very nice. Would a bronze sink make sense? I'm gonna go with it anyway. Ooh, I can't really get it under the window. So sad. Oh well. I don't think they really pay attention to that back in whenever this house would have been built in the real life anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And they definitely didn't have range hoods back then, I can tell you that. Let's get some upper cabinets anyway. I'm trying. That'll work. Not the biggest kitchen, but it does need to be. Let's get that candy jar in the corner. I like it. It's cute. And then over on the table, get these glasses on it. Ah, where did you go? Don't do that to me. There. It's like it's all set up for whatever lives here. Maybe the haunted dolls. They like to eat at the table. Makes them feel like real people. Another fireplace. That one is so nice. I really do love that fireplace. It's probably going to be the one I go with, too. Oh, that one's nice, too. And it's kind of got the brick to match. That could work. And the brick outside's a little bit weathered, so that might be the swatch to go with. I like it. Let's get some more of these candles, burnt or otherwise. Just scatter them about. Oh, can I not? Oh, yeah, because that's debug, so I can't. Ha! I hate my life sometimes. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Let's furnish this. I don't know how much clutter I'm going to use in here, because I imagine a lot of it would have been stolen in a house. House this old, laying vacant. It probably a lot of it would have gotten stolen, honestly. Might trash it a little bit, too. Because abandoned places are just creepy. Can't say they're my biggest fear, but I do find them creepy, so it'll work. I don't know if this blue swatch really matches what I'm going for, but it's an option, definitely. Or this couch. That looks nasty. I like it. There's also the university one, but I think that one might be a little too fancy. Horse Ranch, do you have something for me? Maybe. I don't like this one, so it's between you two. This looks far too clean for the environment I'm trying to pretend. Is that the right word? Who knows? Correct me if I'm wrong. I do have a blue swatch. I don't like it, though. I like this one. It looks nasty. It's the vibe I'm going for. Looks like somebody left it behind in the 70s and never came back for it, and 10 smokers, I don't know, died on it. That's just what I'm feeling. And then a chair in the corner. I like this one because the covering on it makes it feel old and spooky. But rocking chairs also, ooh, I should put that out on the porch. Just imagine how creepy it would be to see a ghost in a rocking chair on a porch. I think it's mandated in haunted houses just to have a rocking chair somewhere. Making a spooky house, you gotta have a rocking chair in it. Them's the rules, and I don't make them. I just follow them. Sometimes. When it suits me, at least. Could try to make one of the Horse Ranch chairs work. Got another rocking chair. But I think I might want to use that in here. I think you know where I'm going with that one. It's very similar to what I did in my last build. I don't know, it's Halloween. I wanna embrace the spooky. Maybe. Would that go? It's very in your face. But it kind of matches what I'm going for. And that just looks far too clean. But this does match the floral prints we have in the bedroom. And there can be some clean things, I suppose. I'll go with this one. Thank you, Horse Ranch. I'm gonna look at the paranormal stuff rug. Maybe this will have a nice swatch I like. It's a very nice rug, but the swatches, I have to say, aren't my favorite. I mean, this one's very nice, and the black one and the blues aren't too bad, but some of the others, they don't hit for me. Ooh. This. Oh. Business and hobbies. You got it. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's get us a coffee table. There we go. Nice and cabiny. I love it. And I kind of want to use this crafted end table. I don't know, it looks so shitty and I like it. So it's kind of like an entryway door or a table for the chair. I think that's perfect. I'm going to scroll through the clutter a little bit and see what I find that I like. Definitely want at least one set of books somewhere. Maybe put this bucket outside on the porch. They used it for you don't want to know. Maybe. Some people did that. There, a nice pot. See if I can get it on the stove. There. That's pretty. And yeah, just get that in the corner. That'll probably be about it for the kitchen clutter. Coat rack. Yeah, I could use a coat rack. Maybe I'll use this if I try to stow a little tiny dresser in here. I don't know if I will. Not a lot of room. Would a stack of games make sense? I'll have to see the swatches. But right now I'm leaning towards a no. It's gonna be a no. Ooh. Creepy pictures. Yes. Ghost Buddy in a jar. I'm sorry. I love him. Let's put you in the kitchen. You were a jar of something, but then a ghost got trapped in you. Adorable. Ooh, and a bin of supplies. I don't know. Would like to use it, but I don't know if I can. Got limited space here. I'll try to shove it there anyway. Umbrellas. Just because you're out in the woods doesn't mean you can't have some luxuries. You know, there's not a lot of space in here, so things get cluttered around. And I just kind of like that. Kind of like that item. It's nice. Ooh, and knives. Just to look creepy. There we go. Ooh, and that? I think that looks nice. You know what, let's get a little clutter box down here, too. It's messy. People ain't been here in a long-ass time. Get some clothing under the bed, too. Now I'll look for a little dresser from in here. I don't know if I'll find one that meets my needs. It's gotta be tiny. Never mind, I found one. Can I get one that kind of matches in the other corner? His and hers. Hers, his. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Then over here. I'm gonna get rid of the desk. It's not gonna work. But I need to go into children's kids' furniture and get a bassinet. I'm doing another creepy nursery. It's standard for me. It has to be done. A nice old color. Get a rocking chair in the corner. Definitely gonna need to change that swatch though. That's not creepy swatch. And honestly, children are one of my biggest fears, especially babies. They're nasty. They poop and cry and poop and cry some more all day. And I do not want to change dirty diapers. That is my biggest fear. Changing dirty diapers. I am not changing diarrhea out of a baby's diaper. Not happening. Not happening ever. I could never. I mean, kudos to all you parents out there that can do it, but not for me. I don't know what else I'd put in here. Get some creepy children's toys. Oh, we could put a little baby doll coming out of the crib. That also kind of fits with my creepy doll theme. Look at it. You can tell it wants to kill you with those dead eyes. And then I think I can fit another one in there too. Because there is 2 different ones, so might as well use them both. Double creepy. Oh, I do not like that side eye it gave me. We're not playing that game, mister. No. That side eye is a no-no. Look at those creepy side eyes. I do not like it. Get away from me. And then I think just get dolls all over the floor. Because dolls are creepy. Creepy children's toys. Also, some teddy bears. Kinda creepy. Am I gonna say they're the creepiest thing in the world? No, they're not, but they could be. Let's get a bigger one, too. 2 creepy teddy bears. This was at one time a very nice children's room, but not anymore. Now it's just creepy. To get all these dolls in here. They're just gonna stare at you. Yeah, no wonder the people who lived here left. Look at these creepy dolls. Ugh. Okay, that might be it for the creepy dolls I've got in here. But I've got a creepy little toy box. So you have to join the fun. Off in the corner. Maybe right under the window. Yeah. And then I do want to use this one, but I want to put it smaller and on top of a dresser. Because some people do display them like that. Like my dad's dad built a little dollhouse for his daughters, and we still have it, and it was perched on a dresser for a while. So that is a thing people do. I'm not just pulling this out of my ass. We did this. I don't know if anyone else does it, but we did it. Maybe I'd put it on these trunks. Or I'd get a real dresser. Maybe I should get a real dresser. Yeah, that one's nice, scratched and beat up. And then size you down, maybe twice. Get you up top. I mean, it's gonna have to do. And is there a creepier color? Yes, there is. Absolutely perfect. Well, in relative terms, it's perfect for an aesthetic. Then let's get the mirror somewhere, maybe. Oh, I have to do the bathroom yet. Forgot about that. Mira, you're gonna have to wait. I got a creepy bathroom to do. I was just so focused on my other creepy rooms. Hopefully I can fit everything I want to in here. Just one wooden tub, maybe. No, I find this one creepier. I like this one. I think that one's cool. This one I find kind of creepy. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because one's gothic and one isn't. I don't find gothic things creepy, but I find delicate, dainty items creepy. I don't know why. It's a thing, though. I feel like a lot of other people have that thing, too. Can you tell me why that's a phenomenon? Because I'll admit I don't get it too much. Technically, that's functional off the grid, but I kind of want to just put an outhouse outside and not put a toilet inside. I mean, how creepy would that be, just to have that outside somewhere? Back here, that's why they have the back door, so you can get to the other place where you empty your back door. I had to think a minute on how I wanted to try to make a pun out of that, but I accomplished it. And then there will just be maybe an off-the-grid sink if I have one. Yeah, that one's off the grid. I knew there was one, but maybe the one from... Ugh. I don't know which one I like better. I'll have to put them both down. Which one of you matches? Okay, that kind of matches in that way. I want the dark top, though. Do that. That one? Or this one? I'll admit, I like the horse ranch one better. It's just better. Okay, don't question me. Don't do that. Then I think I just want to put a medicine cabinet on top, and then we'll have the werewolf's mirror that's broken next to it, instead of having it over the sink. Is it a little odd? Yes. Do I care? Not majorly. Okay, where can I find a nice medicine cabinet? Ooh, the glass doors are fun. This one closes. Ooh, candles. I need those. You don't fit. So mean to me, and I lost them. Whatever. Not a big deal. There's not really a swatch on this one I like, so it might be glass doors. Which is good, because I kind of wanted to use it anyway. I don't know if I'll be putting any art up on these walls. I've got something else I want to decorate with. I think you know what it is, because my other fear was spiders, and you haven't seen me putting anything spider-related yet. There's a reason. And then I think I'll just get some towels on the walls and call it a day. Yeah, brown towel. Up on the wall. Maybe I'll put 2. There. And now I will search and see what they have in spider. Just for the hell of it. So they've just got this. That's not what I'm looking for. Now I'm just gonna put so many cobwebs in here. I'm just gonna do a speed build of it. Because there's gonna be so many. And there's no point in me talking through it all. I mean, it's just cobwebs. Yeah, no, with this many cobwebs, I would never even consider stepping foot in this place. Never even consider it. I'm the other way. I'm burning the place down. World doesn't need this many spiders. Nuh-uh. I'm out. I'm just gonna sort through and see what else I find for spooky, or that I think I am afraid of, and we'll deal with it. Now, there was a landscape painting up in my room as a child that I never liked. I found it spooky, and this is a landscape painting, so maybe I'll put it up. I wasn't necessarily scared of it, but I was spooked, so we'll call that close enough. And I also don't think I'm going to find any paintings of dolls or spiders, so I can't really base it off my 2 biggest fears. Yeah, I'll look through a few other decorations, but I think that's going to be it, and I'm just going to be replacing the lighting after that. Oh, a box of junk. City living? Yeah, I'll shove that in here. Ooh, there might be a spider in one of these. I'm gonna have to look through all those little things to see if there is a spider in one of these. So if there is, I'm gonna use it. Mosquitoes? I wouldn't say I'm afraid of them, I'm just annoyed. Sometimes, I won't itch a mosquito bite at all. Then, 24 hours later, my mosquito bite turns into a bruise. Mildly concerning, but at least it doesn't itch anymore. Alright? I really don't know what's going on with me. If any of you have any answers, leave a comment down below. Is asking medical advice in the comments a good idea? No, but it's what I have. I'm not going to a doctor for it. That's just stupid. Ooh, I have to add the wood somewhere in here. And we'll do it in this back corner over here. There we go. You can't survive in a house like this without an extra pile of wood. I mean, would it be creepy just to have the bones of a dead animal underneath here? Yes, it would, so I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any other items that simulate my fears in here. So it might be time to call it a day. After I fix my lighting, that is. keep forgetting about my lighting. It's just gonna be annoying to do. Definitely gonna need some wall lights. Off-the-grid wall lights. These are honestly more cute than creepy, but I kind of want them on the front and back porches. Because this house does have a few things that would be considered cute elements that are more or less just grandma chic, I'd call it, I guess. Whatever old lady lived in this cabin with her dolls and non-existent child probably would have done this. Had mason jars of plants and lights. It seems like it fits. Ooh, this is functional off the grid too. Yeah, I'll shove that somewhere, maybe on the front porch. That would look cute next to the rocking chair. I'm not trying to make it scary, but I'm kind of trying to incorporate a lot of my fears in here. Otherwise, I'll do whatever the hell I want. Wait, there's a spider on the gravestone. Look, it may not function off the grid, but there's a spider on that stone, so I think I have to use it. I'll put it in the grass over here so you can't really see it, except for the spider one, maybe. I'll try to hide it a little bit better. There's no good place for me to hide it, so you can only see the spider. There we go, that's my best. Ooh, that's nice. It's kind of short, but it's nice. Kind of want it in here. I like it. I don't think I've ever used this yet. I've gotten the chance. A shame, it's nice. Just gonna shove it kind of wherever I can fit it. Probably a fire hazard with all these freaking cobwebs up. Now this is one of the only functional off-the-grid lights that go on the wall, so I kind of have to use this one. I'll make it work. I think it's a little bit fancier than I would have liked, but it's all I have. Some more of them in here. Is this a fire hazard? Oh, most definitely, but I don't care. Maybe I'll try to put that in the bathroom. And then I think just one in here. Maybe over here. You'd probably light a smaller candle and put it over there when you eat. Try to put one in there. And then none in the kids' room. I think that works. So this is a house of my worst fears. Dolls and spiders. I tried my best. And, the doll and spider theme isn't overwhelming. Well, the spider theme is overwhelming. The doll theme, not so much. I kind of constricted that to 2 rooms. The rest of it, I just kind of made look like an abandoned creepy cabin. Otherwise, there we go. That's the build. It's quite nice looking. I like it. It's cute. This will be up on the gallery. Go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I've had a pretty decent time. It's a nice break from all the cleaning I've been doing. It really just is a good break. I'm tired. And leave a like, leave a comment. Makes my day. You're the only people I talk to, really. I'm quite lonely. I see friends very rarely. I don't have many. So, don't forget to subscribe so I can prove to my mother that I do have friends and not just 1 or 2. 2 might be stretching it. So yeah, please subscribe. I will catch you next time, whenever next time is.